Hey guys, how's it going? Rodimus Prime here. So I had started recording this and got about 12 minutes into my recording when I realized that I was looking at the schedule the wrong way. I was looking at it from just this side, wasn't actually looking at the dates. So we're gonna go from left to right this time and make my predictions as we go, and try to do this right this time. Let's start out by saying that I am a Carolina Panthers fan. Last year, I predicted that they would have 4 wins. They end up having 5 wins, 12 losses. We're the 7th pick in the draft, and there's a lot of questions going into what they're going to be this year with the picks they've had. Um, they drafted a quarterback in the 3rd round in Matt Corral, who, for lack of a better term, was ripped and lambasted by the media with articles like this. And you don't really know what you're going to think of the guy. He's kind of a mess. That's never something you want to see. If you look at the win prediction for this year from DraftKings, they put us right at 6 wins. And I'm the kind of person who's a pretty honest fan. I love my team. I love them as a group as a whole. I think that they're a great team. But I think that they're a team without an identity. And I don't think that they know what they want to do. And I think this year is going to be a tough learning year. And I think that until we get some real staples in place, I think this is going to be kind of a tough year. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go ahead and make my way early predictions on this since the schedule was released yesterday. We're going to go each week, kind of break down what I'm thinking, what I think is going to be the core factors in that. And I'm going to give you my overall record. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to shoot straight as to what I honestly think as a person looking at teams. So this is my opinion. Doesn't make it valid, doesn't make it right, none of that. But this is what I think the Carolina Panthers are going to be coming up on this season, 2022. So let's get straight into it. Looking at this right away, we got the Cleveland Browns at home. First game of the season is a home game. Let's be frank. The Browns' handling of Baker Mayfield was a cluster F. They did him dirty with how they handled that situation. He didn't do himself any favors, though, either, with how he is. That being said, Deshaun Watson's coming in with the media circus surrounding him and the situation surrounding him. I'm not going to get into that. But with that being said, you've got a new quarterback and a new system. And as I said, these are my early predictions. I don't know how they're going to look in their preseason games. All that preseason matters. But you don't know how they're going to play. But I think we're going to beat the Browns at home 17-14. I think it's going to be a close game, but I don't know if Darnold's going to start. I don't know if Cam's going to start. But I think Darnold and Cam having tenure with their teams is going to be better than Watson being new in Cleveland's system with the media circus surrounding him. So that being said, I give the Panthers a 3-point advantage. They're going to win this game, going to start off the season 1-0. We travel to the New York Giants. And we're playing Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones is a quarterback that is a quarterback because no one else can play quarterback at that team right now that is comparable in that 26-32 category of quarterbacks, or backups for that matter. Jones is just not that good. The Giants are just not that good. They're in the NFC least. I hate saying that, but that's the truth. And I think we're probably going to beat him. It's in September. If this was December, I'd probably get the advantage because it's probably pretty cold. But it's September. I think Carolina's going to go in there. They're probably going to win 14-10 and be 2-0 to start the season. Next up, week 3, we have the Saints at home. It's Jameis Winston against, like I said, Cam or Darnold. And at this point in time, Corral might even have the reins, depending on how bad Darnold and Cam are playing. But if we're 2-0, then they're probably playing okay. The Saints really didn't do too much that I could see. We're at home, so automatically with divisional games, 9 times out of 10, I'll usually give the home team 3 points. So with that being said, I think Carolina takes this one 20-17, and we start the season 3-0. Kind of a surprise to me. But then we get a whole dose of reality. Now, you remember how I said we were 3-0? Yeah, it's going to change real fast here. So week 4, we got the Cardinals at home, Kyler Murray, and the juggernaut that is the Arizona Cardinals coming to play us. Yes. They may not have, one of their biggest weapons, but the fact is the Cardinals are still a good team, and they're still in a very, very strong division. and they're probably going to beat us 21-10. Some pick the Cardinals to win that. We'll be 3-1 after 4 weeks. And it don't get any easier. Coming to the house next is the 49ers, and that defense that is just grimy, dirty, not fun, where you get some injuries, you hurt afterwards, and unfortunately, they're probably going to beat us in like a 10-7 slog. And yeah, the 49ers probably going to win that game, and we're probably going to be 3-2 going into week 5. Week 6, we are on the road at the Super Bowl champion Rams. I'm not looking forward to this game. It's Aaron Donald. I don't need to say anymore. It's Aaron Donald against Sam Darnold or Cam Newton. Might be like 34-7. We'll be 3-3 moving forward. Following up with Tom Brady coming in the house. Old Tommy Tom. 24-10 moving on. We're 3-4. We're going to play the Falcons, who have Marcus Mariota at the helm. And I'm from Oregon, so, you know, Marcus, you know, love seeing the guy play. But I hate to say this, Falcons aren't very good. So I think we're going to beat the Falcons. And I think going into week 8, we're going to be 4-4. I think we'll probably be the Falcons, I'll say 17-10. Okay. Then we got the Bengals. Mr. Joe Burrow, we're going to his place. We're on the road against the AFC champions in the Super Bowl. I don't know how Joe Burrow's going to do, but I know that their team cohesion, they're probably going to get better. They're probably going to play better, play really good together. That being said, they're probably going to beat us. And unfortunately, I think it's not going to be close. I think it's going to be probably like a 27-10 win for the Bengals, which will put us to 4-5. Playing the Falcons again. I think we beat them twice this year, just simply put. I think we're better than the Falcons. It looks like that one's a Monday night game, maybe a Sunday night game. Say Monday night game. The only thing that actually, now looking at this, if you look at how close these games are together, we are on the road in Atlanta on the 30th. We travel to the Bengals on the 6th, and then we travel back home 4 days later to play the Falcons. Looking at that, unfortunately, now that we actually see how close they are together, we are probably gonna lose that game. So we'll split it with the Falcons, and we'll be 4-6. 4-6 going into week 10. Actually, now looking at where they are separated, we get a 10-day break, and then we travel to play the Ravens, and this is in week 11. And this is my thought: Lamar Jackson is not that great of a quarterback. He's really not. He's not that great of a quarterback. He hasn't improved. I've heard he needs to. We should need to watch him improve. It's been 5 years, hasn't it? When are we supposed to wait and see him improve? If you stop the run with Lamar Jackson, he can't throw the ball that far. He can't get that many throwing yards. I've seen it. I've seen him drop 150 yards in a game. Full game. Because he can't run the ball. 175. So that being said, I think we beat the Ravens at their place. 5-6 right now through 11 games. Then we play the Broncos at home. And this is Russell Wilson coming out year. I think he's got a lot to prove. I think he's got a lot of doubters, and I think he's got a lot to say. I think he's going to have a really good season. They've added so many pieces, and I think the Broncos are going to come in and just kind of spit on us. I think it's going to be like a 34-7, maybe even a 42-7 game for the Broncos. And we're going to be, at this point in time, 5-7. And then we play the Seahawks on the road, and this is after a bye week, so we get to kind of recover from the Broncos. Late bye week, which is great for us. I think it's a week 13 bye week, and we go to Seattle, and Seattle's in a rebuilding year. You don't know what they're going to do. They had some great draft picks, but I think we beat Seattle on the road. I think that it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a gross game to watch. I think it's going to be not fun. I think you're going to want to change the channel, and I think we beat them 17-7 to put us at 6-7 on the season. Then we go and we play the Steelers At home, the Steelers just lost Big Ben. He retired, and I think that with them having, I think it's Mitch Trubisky as their quarterback. I don't see them doing very well. I think they're gonna have a tough year as well, and I think we're probably gonna end up beating them at home. And I think that we win this game 17-10. So with that being said, we would be 7-7 through 14 weeks. And now we come to our final 3 games of the season. We play the Lions at home on Christmas Eve. And let's be frank here. It's Detroit. It's old 2-win, 1-win, no-win Detroit Lions. The shit house, as it were. Excuse my language, but that's what I'm calling them. The Lions are trash. Absolute god-awful trash. I cannot stress that enough. If you're watching this and you are a Lions fan, your team is trash. They don't go to the playoffs. They don't win. Accept it. And that being said, we're going to crap all over the Lions on Christmas Eve. It's not going to be close. It's going to be 24-3. Mark my words on that. Count on it. So we'll go up 8-7. And then we've got Buccaneers on the road. And yeah, that's New Year's Eve, and that's another loss. So we're 8-8. And then we're the Saints on the road. And as I said, it's a 50-50 split with the Saints because the rival game will finish the season 8-9. I'm probably not making moves. It's 3 wins better than last year. I think that there's going to be improvement. But at the same time, not going to be a playoff appearance. I think our head coach gets fired. And I think we go from there and we start a new system. And it's a constant rebuild. So that's my thoughts, my opinions. You don't have to agree with them. Heck, you can even hate them. I don't care. But these are my opinions on my team, Carolina Panthers. I think this is what they're going to do. I think they're going to be 8-9 after the season's done. I think it is an improvement, but not enough to say that we did well this year. I think there still needs to be more improvement. I think there needs to be some better pieces in place. I think they have a lot to do to really step up and get back to the Super Bowl. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Please do me a favor, like the video and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.